Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Timmybug. I'm joined by one Mr. Last Name Caden, a one Transteron. We are the Sunday Biscuits, looking for a Bucky sponsorship currently. And what the sponsorship, all we want is 5 Bucky's onesies. We will wear them literally in the heat of the summer. So, ladies and gentlemen, you remember that episode we did, like, in, I think, January or February, called Questions for Humans? It was very cold.
So cold.
We could have used some Bucky's onesies. We did a Questions for Humans, and today, we may accidentally repeat some questions.
I was gonna say, imagine we get the exact same questions we got
But it's part 2 time, baby. So, without further ado, we are going to rapid fire this. This is not going to be a super long episode because we don't want to be here.
You just say the first thing that pops in your head.
All right. We cool? Ready to go? Ready to ride? All right. I'm letting y'all answer first, and then I'll answer after both of y'all answer. Ready? Set. What's the What is the most real-life romantic story you have ever heard? The Princess Bride. That's real, right?
What?
We did that one last time.
We did that one last time?
Yeah, we did.
Moving on. What's one... That we also did that one. What is a video game you dominated as a kid?
We did that one last time.
What are your top 3 movies of all time?
Oh,
Just
God.
3 quick fire. It doesn't actually have to be the top 3 movies of all time.
Princess Bride, Leap Year, Ant-Man, the first one.
In-game, Avatar.
That face! Look of judgment.
Any Star Wars.
Okay, fair.
Besides The Last Jedi.
Roasted. Okay, for me, it's probably The Greatest Showman, Spider-Man No Way Home, and third, The Hunger Games. I'm just gonna say it. That's not. It's probably not actually in my top 3, but for the sake of it, I know it's in my top 10.
Yeah, I
Cool.
didn't know either. I just.
What's a phrase you'd like to have etched on your tombstone? This is a literal question. Zoom in really far to this card. This is an actual question. Go.
Yeet. I don't know. The first thing that came into my head, so.
I have no clue.
All right.
Power comes great responsibility.
I think I'd like to have The Way I Die, like, translated into a Minecraft death message. Like let's just say I die peacefully in my sleep at age 92, right? Timmybug77 lived too long, or something like that, or Timmybug77. Regardless. No! That's so morbid. I'm really surprised that's in here, but that's really, really morbid. Yeah, that's what I would
Next.
want. What's the best decision you've ever made that went against your better judgment? If you don't know, that's fine.
I don't know.
I can't really think of one.
Yeah.
No. Alright. Moving on. Who's the worst boss you've ever had? I've only
ever had one job.
What's a song that makes your ears bleed? Baby Shark.
I don't even know what the name of the song is. It's that one they play in Stranger Things that everybody uses now. I hate that
You're
song.
running out that
Yes.
Song you hate.
I'm trying to
5,
think.
4, 3. Ooh, voice crack. 5,
3.
I have no clue.
Moving on.
Drops all the cards.
What's your YouTube guilty pleasure? ASMR is kind of relaxing sometimes, which is weird. No, there's a ASMR video called Apex Legends ASMR, and it's literally just this Apex Legends guy playing Apex Legends, and he talks into the microphone like that for the whole entire time, and it's like actually it one time when my ear one time my ears plugged up, and so did my nose as well started to plug up. And I was so stressed that whole entire day, and I actually felt more relaxed after watching that video. Okay. YouTube guilty pleasure.
I don't really have one.
Okay.
I watch entire TV series on YouTube.
Perfect. All right. What's a movie or TV show you're ashamed to admit you watched or haven't watched? I have not watched Frozen 2 yet.
Miss Marvel.
Bruh. You're not allowed to say Miss Marvel, doggone it.
The other day, it's kind of a little bit of a story to go with it, because I used to watch this when I was little, but me and my two sisters, one of them's 13, one of them's 9, and I'm 17. And so we were sitting on the couch just talking about old TV shows we used to watch, and we sat there on the couch and watched like 3 episodes of The Backyardigans.
We sat there for like an hour.
Bro, that's the best
The Backyardigans, and we sat there. We watched the one, the Pie Samurai one, and the detective one when they were in the mansion, and the
Yes. Dude, The Backyardigans was one of my
The
favorite shows,
Backyardigans
but
were the
I
best.
never had access to it because we didn't
It's all
have
on
cable.
YouTube. He's gonna go
Going
watch
home and
The
watch it.
Backyardigans
I'm
on
gonna
YouTube.
prioritize The Backyardigans over The Bad Batch.
Yes.
What
Forever.
animal would you choose as a sidekick and why?
Dog.
Why?
Loyalty.
I don't know. A llama or an alpaca. Because I don't know, they're not huge, but they're not tiny.
Animal as a sidekick? I'd have to say it'd be either a dog or a horse because horse run fast.
You can get one of the really small horses. Have you seen them? They're like the size of a dog, but it's a horse.
Yes.
Miniature horse.
But like a really miniature horse. I know. I mean, there are mini ones that are like that tall, but there are some that are like
Wow, dogs.
really teeny tiny. Yeah, like dog
Okay.
size.
Like a
Nice,
pygmy
nice,
A pygmy horse. Like
When's the last time you cried in a movie?
I don't know. I was like 11 or 12. We watched one of the Herbie movies, and it was the one where he was at the demolition derby.
yeah.
And all the cars were
That
ramming
rhymed.
into Herbie, and it made me so upset. We had to stop the movie. Like I couldn't watch the rest of the movie. I was so upset.
What is?
I think it was a movie. I can't.
It was a
remember,
movie.
I can't remember the name of it, but like a dog died at the end of it, and it was so.
Was
sad.
it Turner and Hooch?
No, it was.
He died at the end of that.
That spoilers, by the way. Yeah, in case
the one that came out in like the 80s.
Yeah,
It's old.
It was so funny. Mom was like, "Oh, they wouldn't kill the dog," and then
Then they
I'm sorry,
did.
there's nothing I can do, and I'm like, "Oh,
Have you watched the new Turner?
my
and Hooch?
gosh, yeah, it's really
It's
good."
really good. They're
I re-
not doing a second season.
I
They
know.
canceled it.
Mom was really, really sad.
was
She
upset.
she cried when she thought they were gonna kill Xavier.
Listen.
I really liked
Listen.
his character.
He was the
really
best.
good. He was the best.
We're rabbit trailing. Back to the question.
on a
last
short
time, Last time,
episode.
okay, so you answered a movie.
Yeah, I can't remember the
That
name
movie
of it.
where the dog dies.
Cool. I can confidently say Up. 3 months ago.
haven't watched
I
Up in
can't watch
forever.
the intro to Up without crying. It's so beautiful,
Not even
but
a crazy
sad.
event halfway through the movie. It's just the beginning of the movie.
It's because it's sad. Marvel. Okay, which TV sitcom feels most like your life? Why? Quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
1.
It's too.
There's too many of them.
Yeah.
Full House. I don't know. I like Full House.
All right, cool. Non-applicable. I don't really watch sitcoms.
You don't watch sitcoms?
I don't
Yeah.
watch
Why?
many sitcoms, and even if I do, none of the sitcoms
Comment
feel like real life. It all
That's
feels
the
so
point.
fake instead.
That's the point of a sitcom.
It's not stressful.
I don't.
Comment your
I
favorite
personally
sitcom.
don't know why, but comment your favorite sitcom in the comment section down below.
Old
But
sitcom.
I personally like sitcoms stress me out
Why?
because like the situations that the characters find themselves in, I don't know
Yeah, but
why.
like there's situations that could never actually
what?
happen in
I
real
love
life.
Lucy.
So that's the
Okay.
point of
All right.
a sitcom.
Who's one speaker, author, or thinker who's made a big impact
A
on you?
thinker.
A thinker.
Everybody
I was gonna say. I was like. I think they mean
know.
like groundbreaking discovery.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
I
let me
don't-
rephrase the question. Author you really like. Go.
There's too many.
Just pick one. An author
Ted
you really-
Decker.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say speaker, and I'm gonna say Trance's dad.
My
Yeah,
dad.
Fair. Okay.
He also happens to think.
This podcast is sponsored by Cometeer. Cometeer is high quality coffee that ships straight to your door. I'm an idiot, and to show you how easy it is, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps to make your Cometeer coffee.
Step 1. Go to sleep.
And while you go to sleep, think about how Cometeer ships to your door in 2 days on dry ice in fully recyclable aluminum capsules and is much cheaper than traditional coffee shops. So go ahead and go to sleep.
5 hours later.
Now that you've woken back up from your sleep, final step, water. Pod. And just like that, the water becomes coffee. And just like that, you have a delicious cup of coffee. But don't just take it from me. Take it from another Timothy. Could you display how easy it is to make a delicious cup of coffee with Cometeer?
Sure. We get the hot water and we'll open the pot. Stir it up just like that. Fresh coffee. Now to see how it tastes. That's actually really good. And I'm a coffee snob. I would absolutely drink this.
And anytime you buy Cometeer, they ship with you this helpful card with some included recipes on how to make your favorite styles of coffee, whether it be just straight black coffee or iced coffee or lattes, they have it all. Anyways, head to my link in the description down below to get $25 off your first box. And thank you very much to Cometeer for sponsoring this video, and thank you for trying the coffee.
You are very welcome.
Celebrity you could delete from social media forever.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Or Sam Raimi.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Wait,
I think
Wait.
He
Sam
directed
Raimi,
a couple of the Tobey
Multiverse of
Maguire
Madness.
Spider-Man movies, and
Oh.
he directed
And those were
Multiverse of
good.
Madness.
Those were good though. Okay, well,
Debatable.
regardless,
Okay.
I'm going to play that guy and also say Taika Waititi
That
because we
guy.
want to speed run this. What historical figure would you like to go on a date with? What? And this says
What?
FYI, Brad Pitt 20 years ago is historical. Who
Does
wrote
it
this?
really? Oh my gosh!
Zoom!
What?
All right, we're gonna completely skip that question.
How about we
That's
just say a like a famous person or an actor?
All right, George Washington.
George Washington?
Ryan Reynolds.
Right, fair.
20 years ago?
20 years ago.
I don't know.
How do you make friends as an adult?
What?
How do you make friends as an adult?
And a dog?
Next.
No, as an
How
As in a
and
dog?
when did you find out Santa Claus was alive? Wait, what? I'm just kidding. Bruh.
cut that.
How do you make, what's your process for making a big
For
decision?
a big decision, I think about it and I ask people their opinions about it.
I think about it, and then I overthink it, and then I think it some more, and then I talk to some people, and then I overthink it again and decide against it.
It's
I
instant.
do that.
Any big decisions are automatic. No.
I think, well, because I think if it's like something big I'm buying,
Mhm.
like I think about it for a really long time, and then like I start to talk myself out of it. Like I had almost talked myself out of getting a new phone, but I knew I needed it, so I
All right. What's the best concert you have ever been to and why?
Skillet, because
Nice.
it's Skillet.
D now because I haven't really been in any.
Yes,
any
our
really,
concert was the best.
Because I was in the concert.
The Toby Mac concert
So
that we
loud.
went to was great. However, and you were there as well.
I was also there.
I literally said that. But we went to a For King Country concert
Oh, I'm
in
sure they were fun.
the Christmas for the Little Drummer Boy.
Oh.
So
There you
imagine
go.
big old white sheet,
Oh yeah.
and then you've got his shadow absolutely
Mhm.
killing it on the snare
Yeah,
drum.
I've seen videos.
And every
of-
person knew how to play percussion.
Mhm.
There, every person switched around like station
Yeah.
except for the wind instrument
Yeah.
guy. So yeah, that was
I
amazing.
didn't even know the instrument, just the
Yeah.
wind instrument.
Yeah, well, because he played multiple. So, did you have any recurring dreams as a kid? What were they?
Snakes.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
Always snakes.
I had this actually traumatizing dream one time.
Absolutely traumatizing.
I still have this dream occasionally, which is even
it still
scarier.
traumatizing?
It's where everything turns into snakes. So I'll be running cross country and I'll about step on a snake and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a root ahead of me. I almost step on the root. The root's a snake. Now the grass is a snake. Like it's
The
crazy.
grass is collectively one
Everything
snake.
starts all fine and then I run across one snake and then like everything becomes snakes. It's horrifying.
Yeah, it's
Everything's a
always like
snake.
lucid dreams too when you can like
Yeah.
move and
Yeah. What's your favorite cheap? Already did that one.
What?
What's your favorite cheap meal that you'll always love no matter how much money you make?
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
buffalo chicken bites.
Mm.
Probably, I really like these things called banana boats. You
Banana boat?
take banana,
Like the
cut,
Banana Boat
slice,
song?
put peanut butter on it. Really, really good.
You heard
Really.
the Banana Boat song?
No, I haven't. All right. What? Oh my goodness, that's one we did. Oh, we're not going there. Is social media good for us or bad for us? We will rabbit trail very, very hard
Depends
if
on
we.
who you are. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. What are you 100% convinced is a scam? Scammers. If you could try 3 things with no consequences, what would they be?
3 things?
Mm-hmm. I'd go skydiving.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of things.
You want to go first?
I'd go skydiving.
Oh.
I'd go
With no parachute.
Here are 3 things. I'd go skydiving with no parachute, and I'd take both of you with me.
I want to do
Well-
the thing that y'all did in the tube.
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
I want to
the
do that.
indoor
I'll do
skydiving.
that. I won't actually skydive.
Will you skydive? No.
I
Well,
darn it.
I
Okay.
might
Planes
have
are meant to be
because-
ridden, not jumped out of.
All right.
I'll only jump out of the plane if the plane is falling.
If the plane is falling, I'll jump out of it.
Maybe like scuba diving. Yeah.
Next.
If you could snap your fingers and instantly speak another language, what would it be?
Spanish for
German.
Spanish class.
Spanish. I would also pick Spanish because I would continue studying Japanese, but just snap my fingers. Oh, buenas noches. I know no Spanish. Like I know the as little as one can know about Spanish. Have you? Already did that. What's the most overrated TV show? Stranger Things season 4. Extremely
Yeah, I was
overrated.
gonna say Stranger Things in general.
Extremely overrated. Season
thought it
4
was
was
overrated
extremely
when it
overrated.
started.
Yeah,
I don't care.
like I like the show, but
He was a big Stranger Things fan.
okay, not that big.
Cosplayed Stranger Things.
That was only
Cosplayed
for
as
one
Steve-
thing. That was for
you
one
cosplayed as
thing.
That's
Stephen
typically what
Harrington.
cosplay is
That's
for. You use
because-
it one time for
because-
one event.
Yeah, and I'm going to cosplay for Halloween. Here's my cosplay plans. I'm going to be this guy. What's one hobby that you just don't get? Driving for fun. I don't like racing. I just don't understand.
Oh,
I don't understand.
Um,
Car racing. Not I run cross country. I don't want people to, think that I hate what I'm doing.
probably like coding. Well, I mean, I guess that's like gonna be a job.
That's
Coding
fair.
or
That's fair.
anything.
A hobby that you just don't get, like something that not even necessarily something you don't get. It's just something you can't see yourself enjoying ever.
like
for any
knitting.
reason.
Not
Knitting?
not like what you do. My sister
Being
like
a doctor.
finger knits. I don't being a doctor.
I never enjoyed that.
That's not a hobby. That's like a career.
Could be.
It's
Or
fine.
being like
I mean, like
It could be a
knitting
hobby.
with needles, like for no point at all, like just doing it.
surgeon. Yeah.
Brain surgeon
on the
on the
weekend,
side.
on the weekends, I repair brains. All right.
Repair brains.
What's a common fact you have a hard time believing is true? Sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt me. That's the dumbest crap
That's
I've
the
ever heard,
most
because I'm going to be
stupid thing
perfectly
ever.
honest. I don't think I've ever been physically injured, and it still hurt me a week later. Never broken a bone. Ever. Very, very thankful.
not
Watch
fun.
me like
Never.
break a
It's not
arm
fun.
on
I've
the
never
way
had
out
it.
or something.
Yeah.
What's one parenting trend that society is totally getting wrong? Don't let the internet raise your children. Raise your children. Do not constantly have a screen in front. Like, a screen is fine. Don't let the internet raise your children. Don't let them watch the Dream SMV.
Don't give your 8-year-old a phone number and a phone and access to Facebook.
Yes.
or
Yeah.
social media
Don't-
in
Social
general.
media of any
That
kind.
that generally
I-
speaking falls under the whole don't let your internet. That's multiple things.
Yeah.
Kids should not have social media accounts.
I don't do social media.
Exactly, and you're
I
13,
didn't-
which is perfectly fine.
I didn't do
Right.
social media until this last year.
And neither does Kael. We're a bunch of homeschoolers, except for
Besides
Caden,
me, besides
and
me.
he's not allowed to
He
have
doesn't
social
have
media.
social media.
certain social media.
So,
He has
okay.
Snapchat.
He has Snapchat and YouTube. Would you rather break your nose or get a poison ivy rash all over your body? Break my nose had it happen before. It's not that bad.
You just said you never broke anything.
That's not a bone. You're not.
You broke your nose. Yeah.
How do you?
You didn't know there's a bone in your nose?
Well, there. No, it's like where you're. Well, I guess then technically I have. We're
I
finding out
have
so
never,
much on this
though.
podcast episode today. I have broken a
I've
bone,
never broken
apparently.
anything. I broke my nose one time.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of your nose is bone. Like
But a poison ivy rash all over your body?
Yeah,
I've never been, I'm thankful that I've never been in poison ivy, but I've been around people who have.
Yeah.
And I watched an episode of this show where like the whole camp got poison ivy. Little House on the Prairie. And and it was
you're
awful.
homeschooled when you watch Little House on the Prairie.
all 9 seasons or however
my
many.
God.
All of them?
What's a fashion trend that needs to die?
Mullets.
Thank you.
Mullets.
Thank you. That and short shorts was my other thing. Was
Also, the guys walking around Walmart with their pants hanging half off.
that's
Like-
true. That's also true.
I
That's
don't
like
wanna see your
apparently
underwear.
that's apparently a fashion statement. Yeah,
I don't wanna see your
exactly,
underwear, please.
Exactly. That's worse than mullet, but mullet's up there.
Mullet.
Mullet's
Mullet
just
is-
I don't agree with
like
that.
top
They
3.
speak against me. What is the most underrated fast food chain?
Underrated?
Underrated.
Do you have one?
I do. Bucky's. I was actually. No, I wasn't. Unfortunately, as much as I hate it. Sponsor us, please. What? Oh. Spam call. Let's answer a spam call.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, this is Kael.
I'm so sorry.
I wasn't expecting it to be a real person. Usually it's not.
I feel kind of bad. What are you superstitious about? I'm not superstitious, but
superstitious.
I am. I'd say I'm a little stitious.
Is that
Michael Scott, 2008.
I was about to say, is that
I'm kidding. I don't know that it's 2008. I just guessed from what season that was from. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that. It's bad luck. Like I don't.
You're
really,
jokingly
I
superstitious.
don't really believe that,
Yeah.
that it's bad luck, but it's funny to
Holy
say.
cow! This was a quick episode. What's the most overrated holiday?
Yeah,
Halloween.
I would say Halloween, but I like Halloween because I get to dress up. But Halloween in general, yes. But
Yeah.
it gives me a reason to
It's
dress up.
overhyped.
I don't like
At Nauticon.
that. I don't like that Halloween. I just don't like horror movies generally, especially except for A
I
Quiet
didn't like
Place.
the Maze Runner.
Except for A Quiet Place, because A Quiet Place, I don't think that should have classified as a horror movie, but I see why it did. You were a
And
superhero.
sorry.
What would your superpowers be?
Phasing. I
Super
want to go
speed.
through walls.
I would.
If you
I
go
would-
fast enough, you can go through walls.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I would probably choose to be like have Vision's exact power set because he can change what form he's
just
in.
does everything.
Vision does everything. He has super speed. He has like laser sight technically because he can fly. Exactly. I'd choose Vision as my superhero power. The base kit for my and what are 2 big life things you've been wrong about? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. She's 17, I'm 16, and he's 14. Am I correct?
No, I'm 15.
15. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm
Wow.
sorry. Yo,
15,
17, 16, and
16,
14. And 15.
What?
I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
Brain fart.
I don't think we've
Animated brain
experienced.
fart.
I can't think of any like absolutely
Yeah.
massive life things that I've been wrong about.
I've done a whole lot of big life things.
I just haven't done a lot. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of a sheltered
Yeah.
child.
It's homeschooled, okay?
Yeah.
It's homeschooled.
And guess what, y'all? With that,
And you said last time we couldn't go
We
through the whole day.
finished correct in one episode.
Yeah, you told us we couldn't do it.
We just did it.
There you go. One big life thing he
Bruh.
was wrong about.
Got him!